Our family just wanted to go to the beach for a vacation, but we found countless Teslas with faulty brakes blocking the road completely. Strangely, there were no drivers in any of these cars. It wasn't until I saw the autonomous driving markings inside the vehicles that I realized the severity of the situation, but it was already too late, because the next second, another autonomous Tesla was barreling straight toward us. Scared out of my wits, I hurried back into the car.
What are you doing? Shouldn't we flag them down? Maybe they know something.
No one in that car!
Mom, I knew that. This car, go!
I had no choice but to quickly turn around and head back, only to find countless Teslas swarming toward us. To survive, I could only grip the steering wheel tightly and dodge as best as I could. That's how I narrowly escaped a deadly crisis. But little did I know, an unprecedented disaster was about to unfold. Once my family and I returned home, I quickly turned on the computer to search for what had happened outside. But to my surprise, the internet at home had mysteriously gone down. My phone also had no signal. At first, my husband and I didn't think much of it, thinking the internet would be back soon. But even after we all fell asleep, the internet still hadn't come back. Since even watching a short video had become a luxury, my husband and I couldn't sleep. We had to play with building blocks to pass the time, but just as we were getting into it, there was a sudden, urgent knock at the door, realizing something was wrong. My husband quickly grabbed a stick for self-defense, but when he opened the door, he found that it was a black father and daughter. Their identities were familiar to Jack. They were the landlords who rented us the house. Upon learning that the black man had encountered a widespread power outage while returning to the city, and that his car couldn't use navigation due to the lack of signal, he had come to his old house to stay the night. My husband and I immediately invited them inside, but as soon as they entered the house, they were startled by a sudden alarm. However, since it was already late at night, everyone had to go back inside to rest. The next day, my husband and I slept until we naturally woke up. When I picked up my phone, I discovered that it had received several news messages the previous night. The internet outage last night was due to a hacker attack. I wanted to tell my husband about it, but when he woke up, the news had mysteriously disappeared. The phone also lost its signal again. What was even more terrifying was that when the little girl went out to play in the yard, she found countless deer gathered there, as if foretelling something terrible was about to happen.